Well, folks, we got it. We got our CP numbers out today, and it's bad. This shit, CPI came out hot. Inflation rising from its level last month. Last month we had flat inflation, 0.0%. This month, 0.1. It's of course not the end of the world. You compare it to the other CPI reports, and it's still a really good CPI report in terms of inflation. Just hotter than we expected. And what's the market doing? It is falling through the floor. It is looking for any support at all. We are down about 1.7%, or no, here we go. We're down about 2% and a quarter on SPY, 3% on the NASDAQ right now. We have Nvidia down 4.5%, Apple down 2.5%, Bitcoin just plummeting, down 4%. Yeah, this is terrible. Um, and what did I say yesterday? I said yesterday in my video, I said if I'm this bullish, I think everyone should be a little bit worried because this is exactly what we did not want to see. Uh, if I can figure out how to. Oh, here we go. The extended hours. Ooh, look at Amazon. Oh my God. Fell $7. Fell about $8. No, $7. Just gone. It's gone. So, it looks like shorts are back on the table, boys. This kind of thing, it's usually not too late to get into shorts by the time the market opens. I think this could be the bloodiest day we've had all year because this is such a uh, upsetting news for the market. The market was absolutely praying to God that we had another good inflation report, or at least another report where inflation was receding, coming down. And this confirms that we are still a long, long ways from seeing the bottom of this inflation thing. Uh, and now you can see SPY coming right down to this level at 401. 401.50. We could bounce off of this, but I'm not gonna say any kind of bounce level. This is bad. We could just tear back down to the support line, bounce off of 398. But as for right now, let's just take a look at the actual CPI. So, all items 0.1% over the month of August. That's an 8.3% year over year. I think we were hoping for an 8.1% year over year. We were hoping for a negative 0.2% over the month of August, where we'd actually had deflation. Um, Not deflation, but a really good slowdown in the inflation rate. We did not. We didn't get that. No, no, no. So let's pour over the rest of this data. Energy services up 2% over the month of August. Electricity, I mean natural gas, of course, has just been skyrocketing. So energy, the price of energy overall down 5% over the month of August. Very good. Energy commodities, gasoline down 10.6%. But food stubborn. So this is, I was talking about this these last CPI reports. Food still stubbornly high. Food away from home still stubbornly high on the whole inflation scale. New vehicles still 0.8%. Cars just will never come down in price apparently. Shelter up 0.7% month over month. That's the highest month over month that we've had all year, or at least since February. So very bad, very not good. Um, so let's get into the nitty gritty on some of these here. Um, so yeah, motor fuel, gas down really nicely. Um, Still just rent of primary residence, 0.7%. That just has been stubborn all year. And these are things that are not caused by the price of gas. That's why when people talk about the price of gas being a huge driver in CPI, it is. But it still is something that is not helpful when the rent is going up that much. Obviously not good for consumers. Food, especially when food is still up 0.8% month over month. So we know gas is coming down, but a lot of people were like, hey, maybe the price of gas is why food is so high. Well, you got we got gas coming down, and the price of food is still rising at a very fast rate. Um, ugh, terrible, terrible. Flour and prepared flour mixes. I mean, look at this shit. That's been going up 3% month over month forever now. Where's eggs? I love looking at the price of eggs. Eggs still up 2.9% month over month. Um, Potatoes. Uh, Not good. Um, Household furnishings and supplies 1.1% month over month. Yikes. Man. Door plants and flowers, not bad. 1.4%. We still have apparel still rising. Let's see, traveling, transportation, alcoholic beverages. Oh yeah, those are still going up. Those are never slowing down. People are never gonna stop drinking. But yeah, this is bad. This is very very bad. Look at that knife on SPX. Oh my god, dude. So I had one call, one $70 call when I bought it. So that's going to zero. I just already know that. But it was worth the risk because I was really expecting a nice CPI report. But look at it, just keeps going, folks. Just keeps dumping. Ugh, so bad, man. It's so bad. God damn. So yeah, we've broken through all the levels. This trend is dead. I mean, this little uptrend off support, it's clearly is dead at this point. I mean, doesn't take a degree in anything to figure that one out. I mean, even right there. I mean, yeah, we're gone. We're breaking through. So we know it's a saying: bulls take the escalator up, uh, bears fall out the window. So that's why I'm still thinking it's not too late to short anything. Absolutely not too late because this could just be a crazy bloody day. So this heading into FOMC next week is it's looking like a recipe for disaster, man. This is September. This is what people were worried about. It's not looking great, and we are just in such a, I mean, yeah, frustrating. Like, oh my god, it's just frustrating. There's no anytime you think you have a good trend. I mean, unless you hit that trend back in August, July, trends just collapse like overnight. I mean, it's just been such a frustrating market, and this is the unpredictability of this because everyone was thinking, hey, not everyone. I'm just saying analysts were expecting lower inflation, so that's based off of them. That was what I was forming my opinion off of. The people who are supposedly paid to come up with these numbers, but I don't know who's paying them because they suck at their job so badly. Um, but that's like the frustrating thing because you're like, hey, the analysts are making it look like it's going to be pretty good. Maybe it will be. And then it's the frustrating unpredictability, volatility that comes with bear markets that make bear markets bear markets. That's why they're bear markets because when things are certain and predictable, stocks go up. But anytime there's a little trouble, uh, they come crashing down. And this is where we are. So, what does this tell us? That the Fed is probably going to go with a 75 basis point hike here in September. Um, Over November, it's looking so. I think the market's already digested that 75 basis point. I think they're gonna look towards the meeting after that. We're gonna have to pay close attention to what Fed says, what Powell says, the Fed says, um, and make our thesis off of that. Ultimately, price action is all I need to see, but yeah, this is proof that inflation is more stubborn than people thought. It's not just as easy as hey, one good CPI report of inflation coming down, things are gonna go up. So we have priced in inflation wise the fact that oil is dropped. So unless oil continues to just plummet, then we have no reason to believe that inflation is going to come down in any significant way because oil has already come down a lot since June, and our inflation rate really hasn't that much. So this is kind of destroying the thesis that oil was the main driver of inflation here because it clearly isn't. It's clearly the rest of the monetary policy. Um, man, man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, and the thing really is that this really isn't that bad. I mean, I know I'm the guy who looks at this chart and goes, "Hey, it's really not that bad." The market's never wrong. Um, But in the grand scheme of things, this CPI report is better than a lot of the CPI reports we've had this year. So the only reason the market is dumping is because we wanted CPI to reflect that inflation is in fact like getting dunked on big time by what the Fed has been doing, and a CPI report like this kind of proves that the Fed what they've been doing is not really doing it. It ain't it, sis. So they're gonna have to go more aggressive, and clearly market doesn't like that. But we wanted just this inflation thing to kind of sort itself out, and this last CPI report before this one was making it look like that was the case, but then you get a little uptake in this one, and it's like, oh no, we thought inflation peaked and that it was going to come down from here, but it turns out inflation can still go up, and it turns out the Fed they have their work cut out for them. Let's look at this 3 minute. Oh, fudge. Or no, this is the 1 hour. I mean, it just keeps dumping. Oh my god, this is just crazy. Let's see what things are doing. So we have Nvidia. Oh my god, Nvidia just or no AMD. AMD has dropped $5. And that was the other thing too, is that futures are rising up in the CPI, which had me mega worried. I was like, oh no, oh god. I did not want to see futures up before the CPI numbers even came out. So Nvidia has just fallen $10 since this report came out. Well, $9. But uh, Amazon too. Amazon's in the gulag, uh, from 137 down to 130. I mean, what a drop. Apple, which was up massive yesterday, is hey, look at where that's bouncing right off of that neat little trend line, or not trend line, that price level. Um, Man, this is yeah. I don't know what else can you say from 112 down to 104. We got $4 drop on Google. Oh, I think Tesla is probably really dumping right now. Oh yeah, Tesla from 306 down to 291. So this could be the blood. This could be. I don't think it's going to be panic selling day, but this is going to be one of those red days that you're just like, I'm honestly thinking I might just grab a put first thing in the morning. I mean, I really don't. I don't see how after 4 big green days the market is going to manage to turn this one around. Um, God, look at these pre. Oh, God, dude. AMD down 5%, SoFi down 5%. Cloudflare. It's Cloudflare down. Oh my God. 66 down to 61. They're down about 10%. I mean, these small caps are just getting hammered. Square down $5. Oh my god, dude. Let's look at these crypto. Oh my, yep. There, it's this is. So can't ignore price action. Price action is showing us that we're heading down. We're gonna head back down to support. So let's do a little planning here. So we already know we're dumping. We already know we're dumping, but I would love if the market has any more support. It's not impossible. This is absolutely doable. Um, We could dump down here, retest this support, come down, retest support, bounce back up from there. Or, worst case scenario, we just collapse through support and we're heading for a next leg lower. Uh, so break of about 39.25, 39.30, 39.40ish over here, and we're absolutely heading for another leg lower. I think any doubt of that is pretty naive, but oh man. Yeah, this is one of them days. I'm like, I'm not even looking at, I'm not even looking up right now. I did enough looking up. I'm not even gonna bother. But this is a rejection right off that level of 41.20 that I was talking about. I said, hey, if we reject this level, we gotta retake it, and it's looking like a rejection straight off there, straight down to 4,000. Anyways, guys, not a good read. Blood is back on the menu. If you're trying to short the market the past 4 days, like I've been, and now it's finally dumping after you close your shorts, you're not feeling too good. But that's the unpredictability of this market. There's no price action, no amount of looking at the price action that would have told you what the CPI number was going to come out to. And then even then, there's no telling what the reaction from the CPI number is going to be after the fact. So this is the market we're in, and it is insanely frustrating, painful to all people involved, unless you are shorting the top every single time, because holy moly. Anyways, guys, that's all I got. CPI sucks. We all suck. It's the end of the world. Nah, I'm just kidding. But catch you guys later.